Alright, Shenmue, beginning of Disc 3. Here we go. Let's hope we can make a long session today.
I'm sorry.
You better be.
Ran off with the money.
Oh, really?
Please don't hurt me. I got a wife and kids.
You expect me to believe you?
That's your problem. I still don't have the ticket I paid for.
Here, take this ticket to the
I
Philippines.
don't care about the ticket to the Philippines. I want
this.
your
I'm planning to
teeth
skip
as
college
collateral.
tonight. See, I'm broke, bankrupt, cleaned out.
Well, I don't
I
care.
can't get no
Still
ticket
want your
anywhere.
testes.
Quit lying! Who's that skinhead?
I don't know for sure.
You better tell me something.
To the Mad Angels.
Mad
Mad
Angels?
Angels, eh?
Where are they?
I can't tell. They'll kill me.
Tell me!
I'll kill you if you don't tell me
The
something.
harbor.
Who's their boss?
I don't know, but they extort from the harbor workers.
I see.
If you worked there, you'd meet them.
Why is that?
Because they always harass the new guys.
This is a cheap way
The harbor.
to make us to tell us that we have to find a job at the harbor. But all right, game, all right. I'll bite. Let's go find a job at the harbor. I'm still a little bit sore about what happened with this guy with the QTE. It's bound to happen again because I did a little bit of research. Let's just look at our notebook here. Mad Angels gang who extorts harbor workers. I'll meet the Mad Angels if I work at the harbor, blah blah blah. Alright, fantastic. So I did a little bit of research, and apparently, obviously when this game came out, the norm for TVs were CRT TVs, and after that came the ED TVs, that is enhanced definition televisions, and then HD TVs. The difference between those is the definition that you get when playing them. CRT TVs, I believe, I'm not sure, don't quote me on this, but I believe they don't have a set definition. They display on whatever definition the incoming signal is inputting. Basically, since this game, I have no idea what definition this game outputs at, but whatever, doesn't matter. So EDTVs, I think, support a maximum of 720p, and HDTVs support a maximum of 1080p, I mean. And because they have higher definitions, and because they work somewhat like computers do, like LCD TVs that they are, LCD screens that they are, when they receive the signal, they process it and output a better image. And that processing takes a little bit of time. It's a small bit of processing time. It's like 30 milliseconds or 20 milliseconds. It all depends on the TV you're using. I'm actually using a Sony Bravia. I'm not sure on the exact input lag this TV has, but it's negligible for me. Even for games that are heavily affected by it, like say fighter games. I play Super Street Fighter 4 on this TV, and I don't have a big problem with it. But I understand that the more hardcore players would, because if you're playing on a CRT TV and you press a button, something immediately happens. And over here, there's a few milliseconds of delay. It might sound like nitpicking or not something that's important, but it is for those kinds of games. And I understand that it might be the same thing that's happening here. Also, the signal additionally has to go through my HD PVR, and so that's an additional extra time that it has before it reaches the TV. That's my excuse, at least, for sucking so hard at the QTEs. Aside from that, it's just my sucky skill. I don't know what else to tell you. Hopefully that won't happen again. Let's see. Anyway, so we have to find a job at the harbor. So, what are we going to do at the harbor here?
Excuse
Who do
me.
we get to help us find a job?
What is it?
What's up, man? I need a
Do you know
job.
a place around here where I can get a job?
A job? As a security guard or in cargo transport?
Doesn't matter. Just
Either
one
one's
job.
fine.
Well, why don't you visit the offices?
All right, where are the offices?
There are security offices and trading
Okay.
offices.
All right, I'll try going there.
Can you tell me where they are, though?
Excuse me. About a place I can get a job?
You're gonna have to ask the other security guards.
All right.
Okay, all right, sure. The other security guards, that's fine. There's one right there. Let's ask that guy. Hello, guy. Any cool information for me?
Yes. Can I help
I'd
you?
like a job.
Do you know any place where I can get a job around here?
Yeah.
A job?
Yes.
The only jobs available around here are as a cargo transporter or security guard.
Okay, I don't
There is a
mind.
supervisor over at warehouse number 18 over there. Why don't you ask him?
I
Okay,
will. I
thanks.
surely will. Is this? What is this? What is this here? Saw him at warehouse number 18. Okay. All right. No. Okay. Let's go to warehouse number 18 then. Here we go. Yeah, this is the one. 18, right here. Let's go. I think I remember what we're going to be doing. Oh, there's a guy here. What's up, guy?
Can I help you?
I want to get a job in the harbor.
A job?
Yes, a job, please.
I'm sorry, but we have more than enough workers right now.
Oh, come on, man.
I
Help a
see.
guy out.
Do you know any company accepting applications for workers?
Are you still in high school?
Why, yes, I am.
Yes.
Very few companies hire high school students at the harbor, you know.
Why is that?
Is that so?
I saw someone your age recently. He was looking for work too.
Oh?
Was he a high school student?
I think so, but he looked pretty delinquent. He was around warehouse number 12.
Oh.
I see.
Alright. I suppose we head to warehouse number 12 then? You have no more important information to give us, do you?
We are not accepting applications the rest of the year.
Yes, alright.
I see.
Okay, I guess not. Alright, so warehouse number 12, here we go. Come on, man, seriously, help me out here. I guess, since we're probably gonna have to be looking for a while, we could have a little bit of storytelling time. I'm looking for a map, because I've noticed that there are some maps around this place on the walls sometimes. Hey, you, man, can you help me out here?
Excuse me. Do you have a minute?
I'm in a hurry. Come back later, will ya?
Alright, okay. Well, let's warehouse number 1 to 17. Alright, that works. I think number 12 should be here. So, imagine that there's this boy, and this boy, for the sake of my story, is, he's 16. And this story happens around the turn of the century. So, 1999 or 2000. And for the sake of this, oh, number 12, alright. For the sake of this, let's call him Ed. Just a random name I picked out of, you know, thousands of others. Let's just look for the warehouse. Number... what? Ah, number 12, right here. So yeah, this boy had been saving up for a long time. He amassed a somewhat respectable amount of money for the time, for him anyways. He also sold a few of his games, and he bought a brand new console. It was square-shaped, white, a little noisy, but he was proud of it. It was his first console he had bought with his own money. He was feeling good about himself. So he bought that, and then let's imagine, like, I don't know, maybe there's this company that makes the... Ah, there's a guy here. Can you help? It's a girl.
Excuse
Are
me.
you looking for a
Yes?
bathroom or something?
I'm looking for a job at the harbor.
A job? We don't have any here. We have enough people.
I see.
Okay, but they told me to come here, or around here, so I suppose we could, okay. Anyways, as I was saying, that boy bought a console. Let's call it, I don't know, a random name, the Dreamcast. Yes, that's it. And then a random company that made the console. Let's call it Sega. So 1 week after that boy bought that console, Sega, if you will, announced that they were going bankrupt. At least in the hardware department. That boy was a little
I'm
sad,
looking
but
for a job around here.
nonetheless...
Do you know of any place that's hiring?
I don't know any. You should just go ask around. Try some of the people that work around here.
Okay,
Thanks.
I will.
I'll ask around.
Thank you. That's not helpful at all, but I will try. Anyway, so that boy. This guy.
Do you know any company taking on new workers?
Who said you could talk to me?
Wow, another asshole. Fantastic. So that boy bought a Dreamcast. And since he was a nice boy and he was raised in, well,
Excuse me.
I'm afraid
he liked to share.
it's dangerous.
And
without
so a couple of years
authorization,
later, maybe,
please don't
one of his
loiter.
friends that didn't have a Dreamcast asked him if he could borrow it. He only had a PS2. He would only borrow it for
What is it?
a few days, maybe a few weeks, and then he
Do
would
you
give
know
it
of
back.
anywhere hiring
So
at
that
the
boy
moment?
Ed,
Jobs? You know,
being
I
a
just got
nice
this
person
job
that he
recently,
was,
but
he lent it to
I
him.
don't think the place I
That
work
other
for
boy
is hiring now,
didn't
though.
give his
I see.
Ed's console back after using it, and after a few months, when the school year ended, he moved, and Ed never saw his console again. Now, I'm not saying that this is my story, but something pretty similar to me happened. It happened to me, I mean. And, yeah, so the moral of this story is, never lend anyone anything unless they're really tight with them, or you know where they sleep and you can go and beat the hell out of them if they don't give it back. Because, yes, you know that bullcrap your parents taught you that sharing was good? No, it isn't.
I have
It is
something to
not.
ask.
It is not.
I'm on patrol right now.
Oh, come on,
Would you
man.
ask me later?
Is anyone going to help
I
me?
see.
Yeah, so recently I had to buy a new Dreamcast. It wasn't very expensive.
Excuse
It
me.
was more expensive
Excuse
than
me?
the others that were
Rest now.
selling at the same place. I bought it from something that is kind of like Craigslist, but we don't have Craigslist here, so
I'd
it's...
rather you leave me be
something
during
similar.
lunch break, okay?
And what really made me want this one in particular was that it was from a girl, and the girl didn't use the console a lot. I examined it personally, and she didn't have a memory card, a virtual memory unit, and she only had one game, Sonic Adventures, and that's exactly what made me want to buy it, because yeah, it hadn't gotten much use, so the lens was probably good. I don't know. I'm kind of lost here. I was trying to tell you a nice story while I found. Well, I found out what we had to do next, but I'm stumped. I mean, I haven't talked to a lot of people yet, but this game sometimes doesn't really help you very much. How about you? Are you gonna help me? Are you the guy that's
Excuse
gonna
me?
help me?
Excuse me. You
No,
are
you're not.
disrupting the work.
Fantastic.
Please, don't come any closer.
Yes, that's great. Don't come any closer. How about you? Can you help me out, sir?
I'm sorry.
God
Not
damn it.
now.
Everyone's an asshole in this game. Seriously, I stand by my statement.
Excuse me. I want to ask you something. I'm really new here, so I don't quite know my way around. Try asking somewhere else, will you?
Ugh.
I see.
So they told me to come around warehouse number... Okay, I guess there's a cutscene here. Oh, it's you! I remember you. I beat your ass.
Yo, dude!
Okay. Hey, man.
Oh, you.
Seem a bit blue, my man? Got a problem? Then I'm your man!
Yeah, right.
I know everything about this here harbor.
You do?
Whatever it is, just ask.
I want a job here. What should I do?
Yes.
So wanna be a sailor, hey? That's cool, man. Personally, it ain't for me. I get seasick.
Thank God I don't care what you think.
Enough.
Whoa, wait, hold up. I'll help you, man. I just happen to know a number of foremen in charge of cargo.
Oh, that's useful.
Really?
Hey, anything for you, bro?
I think
you
he
ask?
admires us now.
Ooh, well,
Look at these camera angles.
Okay, meet me at noon tomorrow in front of the big blue door of warehouse number 1.
At noon tomorrow?
No,
Really?
Warehouse number 1. In front of the big blue door.
Oh my God, the big blue door. Well,
Right
let's
on,
just
bro.
find out
See
where
ya.
warehouse number 1 is. They showed it, but I don't know where that is relative to my position. Let's find out where... Okay. I suppose we have a job then. Goro says he'll find a job for me tomorrow noon. Warehouse number 1 at Blue Door. Where's warehouse number 1? I think the blue doors are on the back, so let's just go around the back. Fantastic. I thought this would be harder. Find a job. All right. Fantastic. Warehouse number... which warehouse is this? This is number 2. That is number, what? 1. Oh, this is warehouse number 1. All right. Fantastic. So I guess I will meet you guys here tomorrow, because unless something really cool happens along the way, I'm not going to make you watch me play for 1 hour until tomorrow comes, so I'll see you then.